Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where I made some mistakes. I made some mistakes in the last stream and a half, and I'm going to have to back myself up in time and go at things again with a little fix to the timeline so that terrible, terrible things don't happen again. Such terrible things. So, the idea here is that I have backed up to an older quick save that I had. Since I only have one prime save, I had to go back to a quick save from before I went down into the basement and found the portal. Because I thought I was ready to end the chapter. I was not ready to end the chapter. There are things I need to do before this chapter is over, and it does involve a lot of sneaking around and murking people. So we're not going to the basement. We are not. We are instead taking our butts somewhere else. Where else are we taking our butts? That's an excellent question. I'm going to take us to the... You know what, we're going to take ourselves to Wraithwind Town. First things first, we're just gonna... I'm almost 100% certain that I finished cleaning things out around here. But also... this place is a good place to sneak back to Moonrise Towers, because we need to start cleaning up around there. Something does need to be done about the war camp, which I hopefully have remembered to put on the list. No, that's the Path to the Underdark, that's the Boar Trap, that's where the Shatter Kai was. You know, I might not have put the war camp on here. I don't even remember what direction they were in. That's spectacular. Maybe they were over here because I don't know if I finished exploring over here. I'm not sure if I could explore more over there. But yeah, there's cleaning up to do. There may well be more places to go. I have to, like, I know I looked at the cultist war camp. I just don't remember where it was. But in the meantime, I do know what I'm doing. We're going to go to Moonrise Towers by way of the sneaky shortcut. Why are we over here? Okay, there we are. Okay.
On my way.
So... I think cutting through the toll house is probably the best way to go. As we
I have to ask, Astarion, do people taste different from one another when you feed?
It all depends. A clean neck certainly helps.
Come on. You know I'm talking about their blood.
Uh-huh.
Of course. There are different vintages. Young Noble is wonderful if you can get it, but Crone has its charms too.
Crone? Fascinating. Well, perhaps it is a pity that we have restricted his diet for the safety of everyone, including ourselves. There was a door this way, right? Yes. Yes, this is good. I like not having to use the lantern anymore. That's very handy. Okay, along here. Yeah, down here. And hop. So probably we're going to double check to make sure that all doors to this area are closed. Yes, that's closed. Why have you got a glittery halo? You've got Death Ward on you. Oh, what fun. Okay, that door is closed. This is a dead end. Okay, 2 people patrolling the wings. 1 dude standing here. Why is Asterion moaning? Okay, so we have 4 people? Unless there's somebody I don't know about up this tower. Okay, everybody, break! Do.
Softer than a whisper.
I love the part where they don't even notice that a person is missing.
Trust no one. Be very, very quiet.
There does not seem to be full shadow to tuck Asterion into, and that makes me sad. Just gonna... Okay, that is a weirdly good spot for my bard, apparently. And... yeah, this is a spot where Asterion can probably be fine, but the others are not going to be fine.
I'd love to, thanks. On my way.
You're just gonna blatantly walk back here, and then you're gonna hide.
I've got this.
I'm gonna tuck you as far back as I can because, yeah, you are not good at this, girl.
Now what?
I appreciate your
There is
efforts.
work to do. Onward in her name.
Shadowheart's slightly better at it, but
Keep low and quiet.
okay. So the main thing is that I would like for Asterion to hit this guy in the back of the head, probably. So we just have to wait until a back of the head presents itself for me to do something about.
Best step softly.
Oh, wait, no, that's Shadowheart. That's Shadowheart. No, back into the corner, girl.
Time to kill.
Oh, and he already turned around. Oh, hey, we didn't get the 2 patrollers yet. That's actually good. I think my bard has the next best shot, so...
Nice and quiet now.
Do. Ooh, I frightened him. Wait, he's not involved. Where's the other one? Where's Belle? Oh. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay.
Can't afford to stay idle.
I wonder, can 2 people fit up here? Yeah, we'll find out. $58 with the crossbow. 51 with the fireball. 50 with the sacred. Okay. 58.
Let's march.
Alright, Karlak, can you...
Sneak.
Oh? Alright. Alright, everybody is in combat now. So, Karlak. Sweet thing. Can you run at this guy? And you can.
Down the hatch.
Oh. I appreciate that you tried, girl. Okay. Well, that's what I'm gonna have Karlak do, so we'll just end that. Asterion, we're gonna keep you for a minute.
Heading
Shadowheart, forward. Yeah, that pushback was perfect.
Now they see me.
You just duck down and squeeze yourself back here. Alright, alright.
No
very
choice
good.
but to keep going.
And I'm gonna duck around here where I'm less likely to be a target. Well, I don't appreciate that.
Watch this. Find a route.
Oh, Marles has noticed. The other patrolling one hasn't, though, and where have they gotten to, now that I think about it? Number 4 has disappeared, and that concerns me. Oh, there they are. They're not involved yet, somehow.
Go for the throat.
Okay, if I have you climb up here, can you hit that dude? No.
Keep them guessing.
It's okay that he's not hiding. Because Karlak is right there. And now he can be hiding. He has no choice but to hide out in the open, though. That's unfortunate. Okay, scooch over here.
Never a dull moment.
You did good.
Fuck yes.
Karlak, I don't think you can throw this body all the way over there, but can you? Oh wait, you already used your bonus action. Never mind. You can't run all the way over there either, so...
Jimmy on the go.
Cool, 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 cool.
Oh, so much for peace.
My faith will protect me.
Peace was never an option, me.
I have to keep going.
Okay, 50%, 70%. Can't get close enough, 65%. I would rather get some injury on Adept Bell here. They look like a caster. Oh, that's a pity. And also, I have to take just a quick moment here, unfortunately mid-battle, to take care of a problem my neighbors are causing, and I will be back in just a minute. I have returned. I just had to turn on my air purifier because in a country that has legalized it, it is a terrible thing to be allergic to pot. But we have dealt with that problem, so... Shadowheart has unfortunately missed her shot. Very sad. And doesn't have anything to do with her bonus action, I think, but...
Time to push my luck again.
Alright.
Best be on my way.
Moving up. I am not in range to do anything. You know what? Let's have a little dash. That'll do. That'll do.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time.
Karlak,
Heading
out of the hunger. Good night, Marls. Now, if I... Oh, too heavy to throw. Not too heavy to throw. Have a box. No more hunger of Hadar.
What's the plan?
Okay, girl, I want you here. 50 with the crossbow. 45 with the fireball. 84 with the sacred flame. I am quite content with that, actually.
Let's have some courage.
Astarion can get close enough. Alright. Yar har 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 har. Astarion!
Survival is all that matters. Time to press ahead.
Scooch over here. Have a little shot. We really need to bring that last patrolling person into this fight. I am stunned they're not involved yet.
Got to focus.
Put 'em up.
Psionic backlash, yes please. is that patrol person? Do they just not exist right now? I would hate for Karlak to lose her rage. But speaking of Karlak... Say hi! Oh, that was a nice critical. Where is that last one? This is so weird.
I'm ready.
Oh, you were born ready. Critical miss, Asterion. Hide in shame.
Blood comes easy these days.
All right.
Got to concentrate.
All right.
Keep your blade close. Stepping softly.
We are going to take a moment before looting. This is not a smart person.
Like a wraith. Move unseen.
Violence isn't tolerated in these parts, unless it's required to deal with a criminal like you.
Attack. Try to talk your way out of it. How about a little something to smooth that over, hitting you in the back of the head? Or just attack. I'm attacking. I'm attacking. We're attacking. Excuse you? I'm not trying to fool anyone. I'm trying to remove you from the equation.
Leave no tracks. Go.
Why do you say that I am done when I can't even get you to stop and fight me?
Ready or not.
How many of these things do they have?
Spill some blood.
This is really dumb. Okay, we have completely tanked Asterion's reputation, but that's fine. We won. So, I am going to overwrite my mistakes by making this the new Foxwine's adventure, continuing forward. So I'm going to save.
Looking ahead.
Plate armor, halberd, bow. Nothing actually worth having stolen goods for.
Need to find a way forward.
Marl's here has an arrow of ice, which we're going to send to Asterion, but otherwise, nah.
No traps, please.
Belle has rotten food. Very strange. Why would they be bothering to carry around rotten food? Send that horseradish to camp. That will be a nice flavor. Okay. So, basically what we're going to be doing is moving our way through the tower and removing opposition. As much as possible without catching the attention of General Ketherick. We do not want anything to do with his butt. Everyone else, though, has to go. Now, I do believe we already cleaned out the prison. I don't think there's anyone still breathing in here. Unless, did we leave these two alive? We might have. Oh, we did. Okay.
What a day.
Asterion, it's time to tank your reputation again.
The gnomes are rebellious.
No kidding. What do you mean invalid target? Why have they stopped moving?
Neither seen nor heard. The element of surprise. Step lightly. Into the shadows.
Yes, this is a really dumb way to go about this, but it's funny.
General has descended from his chapel.
Let's keep to the shadows.
They move so fast.
On the hunt.
Violence isn't tolerated in these parts, unless it's required to deal with a criminal like you.
Try to talk your way out of it. How about a little something to smooth things over, or attack? I choose to attack. What I'm here for. Oh. Well, it is a great pity that I do not have the ability to have sneak attack on either of these two. I can get to where I'm not perceived, so we're just gonna take a shot. And we're just gonna very calmly walk over here and hide. Confusion? No, thank you. We're gonna take chances.
What's it gonna take?
No rage for two gnomes.
Come on, can't stay idle. Another day, another fight.
Really?
This is gonna feel good.
It's a pity I don't have the enraged throw, but oh well. No, no confusion for you. Confusion is something that you don't get to have.
Time to deal some punishment.
Nice. That was very nice, girl. Good night, Gracie. And then step back over here. Have yourself a nice little hide. Give you some more poison. Great. Okay, we need to finish this before Astarion's next turn.
Ready for this?
That does nicely.
Open up.
Anything useful? Hello? Game? Game? Hello? Game?
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
We haven't even had our short rest.
Best be on my way.
Okay, that is the ladies in there. And who knew they had so many confusion spell slots? And we already cleaned up in here. There is no one left in here, right? Right? I don't know what to do about what's his deal in the basement, so... Okay, we did We did remove-a-vous everyone. Okay. See, the best part about all the closed doors in the tower here, or the closable doors, is that we can just go through and take care of cleaning out individuals without having to worry about bringing the entire tower down on our heads. Okay. Oh wait, that's outside, isn't it? Yeah, that's outside. That's not the door that we want. We want this door. We really do need to get out of here because those screams are getting real annoying. But first, save. Now, we absolutely do not want anything to do with anything going on with Ketherick.
Absolute calls us all to her design. Your family will answer. Eventually.
Now, this area is going to be the worst one to deal with, simply because there's so many individuals in it. And I don't think we are going to have a choice. About whether to fight all of them or fight some of them, like, especially with the eyeballs. So I want to come to this fight fresh. But we are going to go around and close doors. Karlach, come inside. Now, this room was a particular issue because this was the room where the greatest tragedy happened before. So it is very important she is the biggest problem. But the eye needs to go first. There's one more door to close. Okay. Now, main question is, like, I already did talk to this guy, but can I, like, just get him to run away forever? Let's find out.
There's eyes in the dark. In the walls. Please, stop looking at me. Please.
Nope, can't get him to run away. He's just gonna cower in a corner.
Let's have a look.
Empty. Wait a minute. Are these ropes holding anything up?
Now that would be a surprise.
The eyes are a big issue. They are a problem. There is a very good chance that with the eyes around, engaging in this room is going to activate the rest. I'm gonna take that chance, but I might save scum my way out of it. So... Okay, so far we have only got this room. 2 eyeballs. Okay, 1 eyeball. Not enough movement to get to the eye.
Aye, aye.
Oh, that's bad. That was nowhere near enough damage.
Ready.
Oh, that's bad.
I won't give in.
I really don't want to let that eye do anything, but I got nothing.
I smell blood.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Is there anywhere? Can... He can get so close.
Step quick. Into the shadows.
It's gonna do the alarm. That is gonna suck so bad.
My turn.
Let's end this.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Oh, if only I had anything.
Regard this spontaneous flatulator.
I got this.
Let's see here. The most injured one is the one I can't reach. That's very sad. Okay.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Who is the summoner? Are they like holding on to concentration on that? No, there is nobody holding on to concentration.
Let's finish this.
Okay, no more eye. No more eye. And then grab this boy. Fun.
Need to act fast.
Booyah! No more warg. And goodbye, Sue. Frightened to the end.
We'll do it my way.
The fact that the preaching is like going on at the same time here, that's just
Ready for another round?
you be here. Very good.
Don't give up. Not now.
You be here. Very good.
Where do I go from here?
And you know what? I'm just gonna walk away.
Light on my feet.
Bye! Sorry, Karlak. Okay, everybody better? Good? Fire's gone out? Yes? Okay. The calling of reinforcements seems to have been unsuccessful, so that's good.
Something good here, I hope.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Girl, you did not even participate in that fight. You watched me murder them all. Ah, fine. We'll talk about this later, ma'am.
That helped.
Okay. I'm not 100% certain why, but I'm gonna leave her alone.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Was this not a way to another area? It is a way to another area.
This is the spot that's marked on that map.
Oh. Well, let's have a little firebolt. Okay,
Wanna dance?
let's have a little wacky wacky.
Open up.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Okay, gold, a silver chalice, a sylvan stone, and a pegasus feather. That's nice. Okay, the valuables go to camp, and the rest goes straight into my inventory, and life is good.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
This is gonna be a pain
Let's
in
see
my
what this
butt.
does.
Partially because I kind of like Mig.
Maybe we ought to send you back to the war camp.
This door is broken and is not closable, but also does not appear to go anywhere. That door is also broken. That is very unfortunate. We are going to have to try and pull the fight over here without attracting the attention of the main room. How did that door get broken?
Let's prowl.
Now, Meg, come on. We told you there's nothing there. Meg here, Meg! Meg goes! That's a stone bloody wall. Have a
I really don't want you over there, girl.
Time for discretion. That's good.
Violence isn't tolerated in these parts, unless it's required to deal with a criminal like you.
Try to talk your way out of it, try to bribe them, attack. Attack!
Now this is my happy place.
Alright, last rage of the day. Alright, that's only 2 to 5 damage.
Your time has come.
Poison her.
Let's spill some blood.
Sneak attack her in the back of the head. Okay, biggest threat in the room dealt with.
This will do nicely.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
On the hunt.
Okay, that is everybody in the room, but only the people in the room. We need to pull them this way. They've got to come this way.
Let's go.
Be a big juicy target.
Still breathing, despite everything.
He's standing up, but he's still sleeping. Alright, then let's go for Kimmerl. Why wake a sleeping man when I can deal with the others sooner?
What should I do?
Take a few steps forward, actually. And... do-do-do-do-do.
Let's have some fun.
I love doing that. They're really not gonna come well, this guy came this way, so...
Gods, it's hot in here.
Isn't it? Most of it's you. Oh. Oh, that was so nice. 2 critical hits in a row? Darling, you shouldn't have.
Time for a cuddle.
Here's hoping. Oh, that was nice.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
65 with the bow, 50 with the fireball,
Listen, you!
40 with the mockery. Okay, bow it is. Okay, Asterion.
Feels good. Yes.
You scooch over here and have yourself a nice little hide.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Karlak, you go over here and be their problem. Yes, yes.
Can't afford to let up.
And Shadowheart hasn't done anything yet.
Bleed for me.
Yeah, sure, poison him.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Shall we dance?
Bye forever, pal.
Too heavy to throw. Okay, fine. We won't throw anything this round. The psychic backlash took him out. Oh boy, that was beautiful. Okay. Hi! Oh. Oh.
Let's end this.
Yeah, here, have some poison. Key I already have. Bunch of easy stuff. Doesn't matter. Actually, let's remember to save because look at that. No hit points lost. That went beautifully, except that there's no rage left.
Another step forward.
And without these people even noticing all the screaming.
What's hiding here?
Potion of greater healing. A lantern. A deep oily smell wafts from this crude tree branch. Gold, a bone, and a hand axe. Well, I will just take all of this. An arrow of ice over here. Potato scone platter. Leather armor. Crossbow. Cool, 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 cool. Save. Basically, the more of these people that I take out ahead of time, the fewer have to be dealt with later as a group. So I'm not sure about that shop lady. I worry about leaving her alive. And definitely want to save the main room for tomorrow.
He gives them to you fully formed. You hear?
Of many hearts, one soul.
I'll give it a shot.
Of many thoughts, one mind.
Now, there's the 4 people who are upstairs that I hadn't dealt with. There is this room, which is way too many people to be dealing with when I am low resource as I am right now. And there's everything and everyone going on out front. Now the question is whether I can take care of the stuff going on out front here piece by piece, instead of all at once. And also... Come on, guys. Guys. Where are you? Stop! I do wish that there was a way to turn on the auto jump, because this is ridiculous. Wait. Where does this go? Hold on a moment. What earthly use is it to be able to come up here? There's nowhere to go. Yes, there's everything that's going on in the kitchen to take care of as well. Are you kidding me?
What's cooking? Let's go.
Well, hello.
Hi, why are you like this?
Yes, let's.
You know,
Can't give
I
up
will
now.
take particular pleasure in cleaning up in here.
Better not be cursed.
Empty room, door closed. Now, I think the two roaming eyeballs were the only ones. They'll probably be back tomorrow, but... Okay.
Watch your back.
Asterion, just stand over here for the moment.
What's the story?
Karlak here.
I'm ready.
Shadowheart here.
Ever onward.
Is that
I'm
blood?
just gonna
No, never mind.
exist.
Keep a blade close.
Why did she move?
Let's prowl. A very penetrable.
Oh, that was good. I'm not sure I could have asked for anything better than that.
Time for a new approach. Over here.
Do, 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 do. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. No, Timothy, I'm sorry. Although, you know what? No, let's save that for... I know you didn't want to be here today, Tim.
Need to stay focused.
Can't even catch my breath.
I actually kind of feel a little bad about that, but...
Anything of use?
Barbed arrows for my thief, and ear for me. Already... Yeah, I'm never taking that.
I am ready to rest my weary head.
Arrow of lightning for Asterion. Parasite for me. Barbed arrows for Asterion and an ear for me. But yeah, I am never taking that horrible necklace. Okay. Cleaning up the tower is going remarkably well. Of course, now that I've said that, I'm waiting for the other shoe to fall.
Have to keep going.
Up.
Time for a little day.
Okay, we're gonna try this.
A little chicane. Leave no tracks. The softest touch.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Okay, we kinda got the group, but Asterion did us a solid. Adept Merim is more of a problem than the ghoul, in my opinion. Actually, if I like run up to
Got it.
here... Yeah. Hmm. 85 versus 91. I want the 91, honestly.
Yes.
this is my happy place.
Here goes. No more ghoul.
There's blood in the air.
Immune to blinded. Interesting. Okay, let's see here. 80% with the bow. 65 with the fire. 35. Okay.
Can't give up. Got to press on.
Okay, let's see here. 50 with the bow. 45 with the fire. 60 with the sacred flame. We're gonna try the sacred flame here. Nice. Very nice.
Another fight. Let's go. Can't slow down.
Of course. Come here, little ghoul. Come here. That's right.
I'm ready.
Let's see, over here. Over here. And stabbing. I tried.
Still on my feet.
Hup.
Let's turn someone inside out. This way. Leave no trace.
Bye forever, pal. Moving.
Come to Karlach.
Ready.
And we're just gonna dump a level 2 onto Karlach. There we go. That should hold you together through a ghoul strike or two.
Smell blood.
What now? With haste. Yeah.
All right, Karlach. It's go time.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Okay, that sounds interesting, but first... Empty. As Melter read, I don't want all that much of the stolen goods, so I'm just going to send the red to camp and take the parasite. Send the food to camp. Take the parasite.
What's in here?
And empty.
Never wanted the
Okay,
easy
so there's the main room, there's the people in the general's chamber, and they're the ones who are guarding what I now know is the stairs. Rotting food. Okay. All that, and I didn't close... All that, and I didn't close the door. Okay, kitchen is cleaned up, and I feel pretty good about that. Let's see, basement is cleaned out, docks are cleaned out. It's just the main room, and I definitely don't want to deal with that until after a long rest. Although I think that this party is an effective one for that. If I can get into this situation where I can fight the two casters on the stairs by Ketheric's room first, I think we'll be in a really good situation. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save, and we're going to go and have a snooze. Although first, does anyone want to talk to me? This campsite is really ideal because it's so small, it's really easy to see everyone. So, nobody currently wishes to speak to me, that is awesome. Time for a long rest. Although, since I'm in a long rest, what have I got in here? Entirely too much stuff. What is going on here? Alright. Alchemy pouch. Okay, extract all ingredients that I can, which is not much. I can't make any more healing potions, which does make me sad. But at least I processed all my ingredients, I think. I do question why some of these ingredients will not go into the pouch. Well, they'll go in if I manually put them in, which is really annoying. Why they wouldn't go in the first place, I do not know. Let's see. Ingredients. Any ingredients that are floating around in my inventory. I should have done this ages ago. Oh, that's a ingredient right there. Those are not. Bark. Now, I could have sworn that there were a bunch of ears, like warg ears, that refused to go into the pouch where they belonged. But I can't actually find them now. But I think I've got all the random stuff in the alchemy pouch now, where it's supposed to be. I hope. Oh, no, wait, that's an ingredient that should have been put away. Okay, I think... Every time I say I think I've got it all now... I would like to believe that I have cleaned up everything now. There's still no potions to make, but at least I don't have random ingredients sitting in my inventory anymore. Now, double check to make sure nobody wants to talk to me. No, so I will talk to the people that I want to talk to.
Oakfather preserve you.
Hi. Spent all these years fighting the Shadow Curse. What happens once it's lifted? How am I holding up in your estimations? I feel like I haven't gotten to know you properly yet. I need you by my side, or leave. There's nothing new here. Goodbye. Hey, Karlach, we've been having fun. Do you have anything to say to me?
What's on your mind?
So about our tadpole powers, you'll need to stay behind in camp or leave. Okay, nothing new there either. Sadness, sorrow, suffering. Okay, the people I want to flirt with are not feeling flirty, and that is very sad. To bed, to rest our weary heads. Okay. We'll have some haggis. Oh, no, that's too much. So haggis. No. The haggis is such a weird number. Okay, something worth 3. I need one thing that's worth 3. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 8, 7, 7, 7, 6. These 6. Oh, all the booze seems to be 6. Let's just 6, 6, 6. Why are all the salami stacked separately? 6, 6, 5, 5, 5. Are they in? Wait, are they in order? They are in order. Okay, that's perfect. We'll just use these 3 good berries to fill it out, and there we go. Who's snoring? Who snores? I think that might have been Karlach. Okay, speak with animals upon myself. Scratch has something to say. Stay still for like 3 seconds, Scratch.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
Oh, what have you got there, Scratch? Hand that over or let him keep it. What have you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
He gave me a salami. You get pettings for that. Good dog. You know what? I'm gonna hang on to that salami because it's precious salami and also it's been in a dog's mouth. So...
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
That is good of you, baby. Have a petting.
Ooh, more.
Okay. Morning pettings successfully performed. It's time to go and cause trouble on purpose. Assuming that no one else wants to talk to me. It looks like they don't. Which, on the whole, is pretty good. Alright, out we go. Alright, now that we are outside Asterion.
How delicious.
Hello. Hi. Yes, do your thing. Long Strider for you. Long Strider for me. Long Strider for Shadowheart. Long Strider for Karlach. Beautiful. Okay. Save. We are not going to spread out because that's going to cause more problems than it's going to solve.
Don't waste a step.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those you once called monsters.
Okay. We are going to attempt to hold the high ground against Ketheric's doors without getting Ketheric involved. How well is this going to work? Who knows?
Tread lightly.
But we're starting with the most obvious casters in the room.
I was a farrier in Jasarin Valley.
Not for us.
Then the dreams came.
My brothers had the dreams too.
Attention!
Same as me. They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her design. Your family will answer. Eventually.
I do not really
Never a
want to
dull
be the
moment.
cheese stands alone here. I am going to stand next to Karlach.
Don't touch me.
Brothers, sister, pray with me while we wait.
Time for
I'm
discretion.
not worthy. I never learned the words.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you fully formed. Can you hear her?
Many hearts.
this is absolutely ridiculous, but
you attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
yes, try to talk your way out of it, try to bribe your way out of it, just straight up attack. Yep. Oh, messy, 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 messy. Oh, Asterion, why did you have to roll lower than the rest of us? Yes, I think that starting with Karlach is the correct move. Well,
Talk to me.
let's give you some poison. Yes, poison is good. We like poison around here.
Time to push my luck again.
Okay, 80% with the sword. 42 with the fire. 35 with the I have not used my mockery in so long.
Heating up.
What's the plan?
A little fun at last.
Ooh, we do not want a guardian. Oh, that's a pity. Critical miss. The thing is, if he disengages, there's nowhere for him to go. So let's give a little shovey shove. Oh. Shit, they opened the door.
True soul.
Okay, that is... Nope, we need this is a case where we're going to save Scum, because I can't end that fight. So... I wonder, they're really oblivious. Can I take care of this in, like, smaller bits?
Sister, pray with me while we wait.
I'm not worthy.
Step quick.
I never learned the words.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you free.
Like, if we were to step in here...
How about this?
And if we were to like try to yank this trio in here, maybe?
Tippy toes. Just like old times.
Why is he observed?
On the hunt. Into the shadows.
Your family
Won't know what bit him. Ready or not.
It's very annoying.
Your murderous actions have given this guard the perfect excuse to eviscerate you. Any last words?
Da-dun.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Hey, good looking.
I'm gonna work with this. Okay, this is good. I need to draw him into the room though. It is important to me that this fight occur in here and not out there.
You've made a grave mistake.
Shall we cut and run?
I'd rather have him in the room, but... yeah. Yeah, like that.
Got to focus.
Oh, Shadowheart with the critical miss.
We'll do it my way.
Never a dull moment.
Need to act fast.
Fuck yes.
don't have the high ground, but this is still a better situation than the previous one, so...
Put him up.
No more adept. No more brawler. We are going to do our best to hold this bloody room.
My faith will protect me.
So you are, let's see here, 35 with the crossbow. 30 with the fireball. 50 with the sacred flame. Okay.
No mercy.
Saved.
The dance macabre.
You are kidding me. Okay, where does... Okay.
To the death.
Missed.
Into the shadows.
I won't give in. These boots have seen everything.
Are you kidding me? Come on.
Pay attention.
Really? There?
Listen here.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
Let's turn someone inside out.
I've got this.
Can I, like, pick up, say, a goblin? Path is interrupted. Path is interrupted. Fine.
What should I do?
Let's have some fun.
Trick is doing this without the ceiling getting in the way.
Delicious.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
The reaction failed.
Okay, save. That is a better response. The other half of the chamber still needs to be taken care of, but Ketherick still hasn't been alerted. All these bodies. Okay.
Breathe deep and move. Here goes nothing.
We're just gonna close the door so that we have some privacy. It's interesting that my Bard leveled up and Karlach leveled up, but Asterion and Shadowheart didn't. But we're gonna take care of that right now, and... Alright. Increase in health. 2 more spell slots. Gain a spell. Let's see here. Dominate person. Greater restoration. Hold monster. Mass cure wounds. Planar binding. Seeming. Dimension door. Freedom of movement. Greater invisibility. Bestow curse. Da da da. I think the way this party goes, I'm gonna have to take mass cure wounds. Sigh. Alright, we will do that. And Karlach, my lovely. That is a very respectable health increase. Oh my. And you get brutal critical. When you land a critical hit, you roll an extra damage die as well as the normal additional critical die. Nice. I like. Me likey. And like, how far away are you two? Where does it say? It should be in here somewhere, right? No, it's not in here. Is it in here? Nope. Oh, wait, it's right on the top here. Okay. Needs 103 experience to gain a level. Alright.
What's next?
And Shadowheart needs 13. How did we end up so out of sync? I do not know.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Well, it'll happen for the others.
Can't slow down.
Don't mind me while I exit through my pool of blood.
Your family wants it eventually.
You know what? For Shadowheart's sake, we're going to have a short rest.
That helped.
Now she's only missing 1 point, and I just can't care enough about that. Sorry. Okay, this is...
Brothers. Sister.
There's a very large group here, actually.
You sure you don't want me to check
This
those
door
crates?
is broken. We already cleared out this room.
Minding our business is our business.
$46, $57, $46, $8, $6, $8, $6, $27, $46,
To stand this
58.
close to her power. And everything we make it.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern bearer.
I want to stand back here.
Come on, let's go.
Karlak's going to walk right over here, because here is a nice spot.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Actually, no, wait.
Don't burn yourself.
Karlak is going to stand
If you
here.
My faith will guide me.
Shadowheart is going to stand here.
No one stopped me yet.
I am going to be
At the ready.
here.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Actually, here.
The dreams came. My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me.
The absolute cause your family wants her.
Okay. Back of the head. Oh, nice small group to start with.
I can be subtle sometimes.
Now, who was the one who was concentrating on... Wasn't her. Not her. Where'd she go? Where did she go? Well, I can't find her, so I'm gonna do this instead.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Okay, paired with Shadowheart, definitely worse things that could have happened.
Let's have some courage.
Where did the one go that's concentrating? Oh, she's invisible. No wonder I can't find her.
There's blood in the air.
And Asterion. Can't really do much, can he? Okay, we can scooch into this particular spot and hide.
Let's cook your fire, baby.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I got nothing.
Let's finish this.
I don't know what level spell banishment is. Hold on. I've got my book right here. I've got my book. I've got my book. B for banishment. B. Thank goodness I was using my book earlier today. Too far. I'm in the seas. Little further, a little more. Banishment. That is a 4th level spell. Okay. Counter spell level 4. You are not banishing me.
Cry about it.
Too heavy to throw, too heavy to throw. Let's toss her back over here for Shadowheart.
Incoming.
Hi, how are ya?
Can't afford to let up.
Have some poison.
Let's spill some blood.
Astarion, if you could coup de grace this, I would be very appreciative.
Mutilate them.
Right. Time to skunk about.
I wish I would stop hitting C when I mean to hit G.
You did. She gives them to you fully formed.
Okay, there's still the one caster guard dude.
Many thoughts, one mind.
So we're doing real well here. Okay. And look at that. Nobody took any damage. Oh, wait, sorry. Karlak took a little bit of damage in that fight, but she is absolutely not feeling it. So I'm just going to have a quick save. And we'll get that level up done for Astarion and Shadowheart. Oh, he looks surprised. Okay, so an increase in health. Very nice. Magical ambush. While you are hidden, targets have disadvantage on saving throws against your spells. I could replace a spell, but I'm content with his spell list as it is. So, congratulations. You're done. You're done like dinner. Increase of health, class features, we're going to have to readjust the spells, trickery domain spells, dominate person, and seeming. Disguise up to 4 members of your adventuring oh, I see. Okay. Now, let's see, what have we been shoved into? Spirit Guardians, Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, Shield of Faith, Bless, Cure Wounds, Spiritual Weapon, Bane, Banishment, Prayer of Healing, Revivify, and Dispel Evil Good. Now, Prayer of Healing is not actually doing me any good, unfortunately. So we're going to take it and the Dispellation away. We're going to choose a different level 5 spell. Planar Binding. Target an otherworldly creature and attach its consciousness to your own. It will follow and fight for you as an ally. Target must be celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend. Huh. Greater Restoration, Insect Plague, which is very tempting. Flame Strike, make a pillar of divine fire roar down from the heavens like the wrath of affronted angels. Tempting. Mass Cure Wounds, and Contagion. Oh, I want them both. Oh man. I will take you. I will take you on a later level up, Flame Strike. You will be mine. Okay, Mass Cure Wounds and Freedom of Movement, Death Ward, Guardian of Faith, Beacon of Hope. Allies will regain the maximum hit points when hostile when healed. They also gain advantage on Wisdom saving throws and Death saving throws. Protection from energy, remove curse, Glyph of Warding, Spirit Guardians. Oh, like, didn't I? Yeah, I already have Spirit Guardians. Daylight. That's just light. It doesn't do damage. Mass Healing Word. Actually, let's switch out Mass Cure Wounds for Mass Healing Word and take Flame Strike. I think that's actually going to be more useful. Yes. Very good. Okay. I accept this. Alright, choices have been made. We save the game.
These boots have seen everything.
Now, let's see. We have these guys who aren't much of a threat. We have Lantarv, who can be a problem and might open the door.
Brothers. Sister.
And we have Adapfuric. Now, oh, and Acolyte Balaam. So what we have learned is that we do not want to fight next to the door despite the high ground.
Of many hearts, one soul.
So,
of many thoughts, one mind.
I don't need any attention right now.
Yeah, everything's observed, everything's terrible.
Don't be shy.
I would really love to have the high ground. Wouldn't y'all love for me to have the high ground?
Keep your distance, darling. Watch the shadows.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern bearer. To think the
Let's get going.
Grace is such a creature as that.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those we once called monsters.
Let's march.
Okay, we're going to abandon sneakiness, which I'm sure Karlach is very happy to hear.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Yeah. Try to talk your way out of it. Try to bribe him. Nope. This is where things get messy and where the door might get opened, but
This is gonna feel good.
The dance macabre.
Let's see.
With finesse. Ready or not?
My turn.
Alright, you two. Alright, you one.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Oh, I mean, Karlach may well have actually felt that. Have some poison. And since I don't have any other feelings about my bonus action, here, have a clout on the head. Oh. Sadness. No guardian for you.
On my word.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Okay, if I... Too heavy, too heavy, too heavy, too heavy. Everything's too heavy. Oh, that's sad. Oh well.
Time for a cup.
Oh, well, okay.
Got to concentrate.
No, I really don't want to do that. 55, 50, 65.
Full, damn you.
Watch this. Soldier.
Karlach says hi.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Let's see here.
A better
Just
position.
slide in here. Have a good hide.
Trace.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
he frightened. Perfect.
Got to keep fighting.
Cute. Well,
Ready for another round?
the charm may finally have gone off, but perfect.
Can you feel death's cold grip? You're mine.
Okay, Karlak, darling.
Well.
Okay, one more rage left.
Still
That'll
breathing,
do.
despite everything.
There is no one left to observe. Three soul coins. Oh, those are mine.
It's been a long day.
Let's see here. Breastplate +2. Who do I have who can take advantage of that? I mean, maybe Lae'zel? We'll send this to Lae'zel. Leather armor +2, gain a +1 bonus to stealth checks, gain +1 bonus to dexterity saving throws and checks. I'm not sure who that would do the most good. Almost everybody is wearing like a special piece of armor that gives them a side effect, so it's just, let's see, a Sentinel Shield. Heightened awareness. Gain a +3 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. Shield Bash. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone unless they succeed a dexterity saving throw. Clever enchantments dance between the grooves of the shield, which emanates a magic of heightened awareness. Interesting. Off to Shadowheart that goes. A sulphurous note, a hastily folded paper that reeks of the hells, signed by Karlak's old friend, Florenta the Grutter. I'll take that. And the rest is fairly ordinary stuff, which I am going to send to camp. It feels weird to do that with +2 leather armor, but... Alright, let's have a look at this note. To whom it may concern, Frug got his head stuck in a butter barrel, and when his little imp thing tried to help him, they both fell off a ledge into a volcano. I laughed so hard, Zariel sent me out of the room. Other than that, you haven't missed much, though I've sure as hell missed you. XO, Flo! You know what? I am gonna give this to Karlak, because I have a sudden curiosity.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
It is, Karlak. I want you to read this. No? Really? Oh. I'm very sad.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Alright. Empty. Empty. Arrow of ice for you. Dried pork sausage for camp. Don't really care about the rest.
What's inside?
Oh, that's a lot. Intricate key. A small but sturdy key made for a complex lock, held by a halfling selling wares in a ruined temple. Temple Trader's Key. A thick iron key held by a halfling selling wares in a ruined temple. Uh-huh. Sharpened Snare Cuirass. Very rare medium armor. Exotic material. Add your full dexterity modifier to your armor class. Sharpened Snare. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws when resisting your attacks and spells that inflict restrained. Nobody has that. This magnificent hide was harvested from a rare mythological creature of the Feywild, a cross between a unicorn and a stoat. I'm going to send that to Astarion. Armor of Devotion. Disadvantage on stealth checks. Eternal Devotion class action. The soft hum of a fervent prayer reverberates through the armored plates. Hold on a moment. Eternal Devotion. Recite your oath to regain 1 channel oath charge, once per long rest. Well, the only one who can have that is Shadowheart. Drakethroat Glaive. Vicious Dragon Breath. Enemies have disadvantage on saving throws against your Dragonborn breath weapon. I don't have a Dragonborn, but I'm still gonna steal it. I am also, no wait, that's Firebolt, I don't care. Ray of Frost though, I'm gonna take, okay, I'm gonna take that and that and that. I don't care about those. Arrow for Astarion. Scroll of Grease. Arrow for Astarion. Don't care about the rest. Road Clothes. Don't know. Potion of Greater Healing. Scroll of Chromatic Orb. Pumpkin. Bread. Apple. Sausage. These tools.
I'll take that.
No reason not to take this stuff. Reaching the point where I'm not going to be able to walk soon. That's some really weird pathing there, game. Well, apparently I am not feeling well, so let's just take care of that. This, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and that, and that, and that. Definitely those, and these. All of those go to camp. The thieves' tools go to my only thief, who is therefore my favorite thief. The food goes to camp. And the pike also goes to camp. And sort.
What's hiding here?
I mean, I will admit that it does feel weird, but
One day I'll catch a break.
Okay, I think that we can take care of the people upstairs before we call it a day. Because Karlak has one more rage. Dried beef sausage and an egg, those can go to camp. We do not care about the scimitar. Horseradish, pork loin, don't care about the scimitar. Already have plenty of those, don't need any of these. Rotting food. What is it with these people and rotting food? Yeah, I think that's all of it. What a lovely orgy of looting I've been having. Okay, let's have a little short rest.
Time to get going.
Because people can use some hit points. There we go. So remember last stream where I was trying so hard to figure out how to get to the roof and could not? It turns out that I missed the most obvious thing, which was, you know, there was only one door I hadn't tried. That is not current Foxwine's problem per se, but it is past Foxwine's shame. Okay. Now, we already cleaned out everybody up here except for the ones guarding the door. And was it this door? See, this is where things get confusing because we're like right above Ketherick right now. But yes, this, okay. I am doing this with the wrong character. Myself, here is good.
The mission has to come first.
Shadowheart. You know what? Lurk over here, girl.
What's cooking?
Karlak, come stand by
Long
me.
and low.
Shall we? Step carefully.
Okay. No, not the chandelier. The necromite.
Let's give someone a surprise.
right across here, boy.
Come on, let's go. Turn down the fire.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. But something I can use.
I'm ready. Time for a new approach.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. That's a friendly looking shadow.
I like it.
Let's go.
Last raid of the day.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Beautiful. See, the thing is, the Necromites are a dealable with threat if the person who can bring them back is taken care of. Which is why I'm concentrating on her just a bit.
I'm ready. Off I go. Time to meet your maker.
That was so nice.
Got to move.
Hi.
Ready for another round? Can't even catch my breath. Don't waste a step.
Not on my girl, you're not.
Come on then.
Nice.
On the hunt.
Let's cut with fire, baby. Say bye-bye.
Oh, one hit. Oh. Oh. That was a good use of the last rage, I'd say.
What's in here?
27 gold. Nice. A candle. Merculite Scourge. Bludgeoning and necrotic damage. Fun. tenacity. When you miss an attack, you deal 1 bludgeoning damage anyway. Proficiency with this weapon type unlocks these 2 things. A browning piece of brain sticks stubbornly to one of the spikes. Gross. I'm sending that to camp. And gold to send back to camp. I don't care about the bones. Don't need the scroll of Speak with Dead, to be honest. Charcoal, charcoal, charcoal. One glory of the Absolute. Now come we in reverence before the Absolute and her true souls, rejoicing in the 3 glories of belonging and reveling in the requital for deeds truly done in the Absolute's name. Glory the first is our purpose, filling us with determination to bring all mortals the joy of reverence of the Absolute. Glory the second is our obedience, the bliss of knowing that we exalt ourselves when we surrender our wills to the Absolute's commands. Glory the third is our dominion, for obedience to the Absolute places us above other mortals, and it is righteous to command them. And when through our obedience we have achieved dominion, the Absolute grants us permission for requital, revelry without restraint, to express our joy and pride in the Absolute's service. Ugh. To camp with that. Okay, we are doing so good. Now, when I was trying to find out where the stairs were, it was indicated to me that sometimes if I go through this door, the general shows up. And sometimes you can sneak around up there. So I'm going to attempt to sneak around up there, and thus discharge all of the spoilers that I have given myself.
Let's see what this does.
Interesting. There's definitely, like, people up here.
Majesty sees us.
Carness is going to be an issue. Okay, I am definitely going to want resource before I fight something with that many hit points to blow through. But yeah, I would really like to clean things. I would like to clean things up around here. Simply so that I don't have to fight these guys later. But yeah, I am definitely not going to be able to deal with this. In the current circumstances. So everybody back downstairs. Okay. Safety and security. So the guys on the roof are left. Definitely want to be fresh for dealing with them. And down here we have the general, his minions, this Cansif person. Does Cansif move around? Or is Cansif stationary? Cansif moves around. Okay. I don't want to try to take out Cansif without alerting the general. I think that seems like a really bad idea. So yeah. We are going to head back up here. We're going to unsneak because it is unnecessary at this moment. And yeah, let's go have another long rest, shall we? Hi everybody. Does anybody want some words? I don't see anybody wanting any words. Okay. Long rest. Just in case. I didn't actually really pick up all that much in the way of ingredients, but... No, I did not get enough extractables. Okay. But at least I have all of the random ingredients in here now. And now they're all sorted, at least for the moment. Not enough of anything to do with what I want. Alright, anybody want to say anything? No?
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Karlak, I know I've been tanking... Whoop.
What to do?
Karlak, I know that I've been tanking our reputation lately. How do you feel about that?
I need a moment for the two of us.
Hey, soldier.
Nothing new. Halson?
Oakfather preserve you.
Nothing really new there, but I'm still going to listen to him blandish me with compliments.
I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seemed my faith was more than well-founded.
Okay. I am reasonably certain I'm not going to be able to do anything romantically with or about him until after all of this is dealt with, but I still keep trying anyway because, oh, the hotness. Nearly as hot as what's going on over here. There's a reason why I don't give her better, more coverage on her camp clothes. Oh my. Anyway, now that I'm done objectifying my party members, I'm gonna quick save just in case, and we are going to have a rest. Let's see. What do I have that's not booze? That's 20. And that's 40. Alright, so we're having fungus stew and sun melons today. It's a vegetarian fare. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's There was an empty bedroll there. I feel like I should ask, but I'm not sure if I want to know. Alright, speak with animals. Hey, Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I'm trying. And petting you every day really helps. Who's a good pupper? Who's a good puppy? Who's-a. Alright, where's baby? I can hear him. There he is. Hello, baby.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
Pet the baby.
Ooh, more.
You're a good baby. Okay, anybody want to have words before we go? No? Okay. So, yeah, what is gonna happen? I'm coming up on the end of the stream, so what I'm going to do, we're gonna go back out into the tower, which I am making a very serious effort to clean up.
What now?
And Asterion is going to cast Longstrider on himself, on me, on Shadowheart, and on Karlach.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Okay, and we're all going to be sneaky deaky.
Need to be cautious.
In front of the ornate door. And what we're going to do is next stream I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to try and clear out everything that moves up there without causing the general to come up and have words with me. So we're going to try to have extremely sneaky combat and hope that it works for me. That's the plan. It's my best plan. It's currently my only plan. So, yeah. So, I'm going to save here. This was the most important thing for me to take care of, was to just clean out this tower, because when I accidentally started the end of the chapter, I had not cleared all these people out, obviously, and it was extremely tragic for the ending of the chapter, and things went very badly, and it was a very bad scene. So this way, by clearing out the threats ahead of time, I'm preventing terrible things from happening next time. That's the thought and planning behind my choice of actions here. So next week I'm going to try and clean up the roof as much as possible, especially that Drider. I don't want to deal with him because the end chapter is going to be extremely hard on my resources, and well, I just, yeah, I just want to deal with as much as possible while I can still refresh my resources, basically. So that is the plan. That's the entire plan, the whole plan. The plan as it stands. That plan. And that is what I will continue enacting next week when I return. But the good news is that if you really want to know exactly what's been going on in Baldur's Gate 3, you can find the answers on my YouTube channel. It's where I archive all of my previous streams. There are playlists there for my playthroughs of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and for how far I've gotten in 3 so far, including last stream and the half stream before that, where I made improper choices about, oh, I'm ready to end this chapter. I kind of knew I was ending the chapter, but I didn't know I was ending the chapter, and it went badly. But at this point, I have basically acted on all of the spoilers that I got from all of that. So pretty much from here forward, I'm back to not knowing what's going on. So we'll see how that goes. But if you want to see a past more innocent and foolish me, that is the YouTube channel. And I will be back streaming again tomorrow night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing Planet Zoo for Management Monday. I'm going to be continuing work on the Nocturne Zoo, my zoo that is only open at night and that only has night active animals in it. And I will be continuing work on filling out the eastern section to my satisfaction before turning my attention back to the central part of the zoo, which I have been ignoring for real life months now. So that is the plan, and we'll see how far into it I manage to get tomorrow night. Then on Wednesday night, starting at as close to 7 p.m. as we get enough people together to form a room, I'll be playing either Among Us or Scribble It, or most likely 100% Orange Juice with my friends, depending on how many people show up. Among Us is the game that we play when we have the largest possible number of participants to make it a fun game. 100% Orange Juice is the game that we play when we have the smallest number of participants, because it is 4 players or less. It is a board game that is basically Anime Mario Party, that is glorious chaotic madness that we have a lot of fun with. But if we have too many people for 100% Orange Juice, but not quite enough for a good game of Among Us, that's when we pull out Scribble It, which is a Pictionary game where one person draws, everyone else tries to guess and spell what that person is drawing, and whoever has the largest number of points at the end of 3 rounds wins the game. And then on Wednesday, probably around 10:15 or 10:20 or so, when my friends abandon me because they apparently have to sleep at night in order to be able to work in the morning, sigh, I will be switching over to my solo Valheim server where I will be crashing around doing my best. And in Valheim, I have 2 main things that I'm going to be doing. One which is much more time consuming than the other. I need to refresh my pile of wood a bit. I ran it down quite a bit building a new barn. And then the other thing is the reason why I built a new barn, which is I want to tame some wolves. So I need to choose a location to tame some wolves in and set it up for the taming, and get all that going and get some wolves into it and tame them. And who knows how long this is actually going to take me, but that is the overall plan, and we'll see how many streams it takes me to actually get that done. You're noticing a little bit of a pattern with my games. And then on Thursday night, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be playing Oxygen Not Included for Try Not to Die Thursday. I'm going to be continuing work on my oxygenator setup machine thing so that I can gather some hydrogen and also create some oxygen for my base, and maybe bleed off extra oxygen somewhere else? Question mark. I have a pressure problem on my asteroid. I don't have a lot of places to put gases, so this could get very interesting. We'll see how it goes. We will absolutely see how it goes. So I need hydrogen for my purposes because I need to cool down a lot of stuff, because I'm going to need a lot of plastic and a lot of steel to be getting into space and doing the space things that I wish to do. So that is the plan, but for the plastic, I really need to cool things down, and I intend to use an existing machine for it rather than trying to build something on my own because, you know, without plastic it's really hard to build the stuff to deal with lots of heat. So I'm just going to use what's already there, which I'm going to pump hydrogen into, and watch some YouTube tutorials if I remember. So that is the sort of plan in Oxygen Not Included. It's not much of a plan, but it's the only one I have. And speaking of not much of a plan, but the only one I have, I will be returning to Baldur's Gate 3 on Sunday night, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, where I'm going to be going up to the roof and trying to subtly take out a Drider. How well will that subtlety work? Who really knows? But he needs to go, and hopefully without getting Ketheric Thorm's attention doing so. 'Cause I can't fight Thorm. He's unkillable. I don't have enough resources to take him down because there is not enough resources anywhere, anytime to take him down. I have been informed by multiple characters that the man is immortal and unkillable. So I'm going to have to go about things and hopefully clean off the roof without him getting all, what is going on up there, and coming to check. So that is the hope. It's not a plan, it's a hope for next Sunday night. So that is my schedule for the week, all the games that I'm going to be playing, and everything that I intend to be doing in those games. Whether or not it's a good plan, it's what I've got, and I'll roll with it. And you know what? Whether or not the plan works, whether or not I even have a plan, I still have lots of fun. And I have had lots of fun tonight. And I hope that all of you have had at least as much fun as I have. And I hope that you all have a great night. Good night.